This is my go-to drink at events. I'm Brian Johnson, and in this episode of Better Cocktails at Home, we're doing the Gin Rickey. Now the Rickey is a kind of drink, and so we're doing the gin version of it, Gin Rickey. It's the most common these days, but you could do an Applejack Rickey, you could do other kinds of Rickeys. But like I said, this is the one that's kind of my favorite, and I think it works really well at events, so I'll talk a little bit about that later. Very simple to make, and every home bartender should have this drink in their repertoire because it is so simple, it's very tasty, and yeah, you can't go wrong. So we're going to do a built drink here, and usually I actually start with my ice just because it's so easy to do. Throw some ice in a rocks glass. I like to use nice London dried gin, generally Beefeater. Fits the bill for me. Really, it's so flexible and relatively simple that any gin's going to work pretty well. I do about 1.5 ounces of this. And add that to your rocks glass. You don't really even need to measure this necessarily because it's kind of, proportions are kind of up to you. At this point, I'll do a couple squeezes of lime. Just squeeze it directly in the glass. Drop the little lime wedges in. I'm kind of making this field style as you commonly encounter it at events, whether it's weddings, anything with an open bar. And we're going to want to top with club soda. And that's it. That's the cocktail. Nice and tasty, It's not a complex drink. If you have a couple straws, you can stir it up to get it, a little bit colder. But really it's, a gin flavored drink. The lime is a nice citrus component. Club soda kind of lightens it a little bit. Really the purpose of this drink, one, it's actually really tasty. Some people make it with sugar, like maybe throw a little bit of simple syrup in there if you want to. I generally don't. I think it's kind of tasty as is. And I've never encountered simple syrup at any kind of event, like open bar style thing. But these three things, like the lime wedges, the gin, club soda, they always have it. You have to tell them how to make it, but really if you're going to any kind of weddings, Christmas parties, any place with open bars, you're not going to be able to get a good drink there. So yeah, it's my go-to drink at events, but that's how you make the Gin Rickey.